Listen. Woke up this morning and rubbed my eyes. Took me a second, but I realized that I'm still the same man I was yesterday. See, I made a promise to myself to make a change and better myself, but I don't feel any difference, and that's a shame. All I want is to be a better man. All I need is to clean the slate again, but I know the change.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Matt, and today we are going to talk about the Contax, the SL300R plus T for Tessar. This has a Carl Zeiss Tessar lens on it. Now, if you know anything about it, or even if you don't know anything about it, any camera that is running a Zeiss lens is top notch. It's very good quality, and you can't go wrong with that. Well, this is a little digital camera made by Contax back in 2003. I think it's one of the last things that they actually made. Well, this was marketed toward rich people. It really was. It was called a luxury digital camera. And Kyocera has another version of this without using the Contax name and not using the Zeiss lens. They're using their own lens, and that one still sells pretty good, but not like this one. The quality isn't quite as good. But in 2003, this sold as a luxury camera, luxury digital camera. That's what it sold as, for over $1,000. Today, you can find these on, if you can find them, on eBay, anywhere from $400 to $1,000. Now, at the time of this recording, this is actually sold. I sold it on eBay. Today was the last day at 1:45 p.m. and I sold it for $232. The camera that's supposed to sell for anywhere between $4,000 to $1,000, yeah, it ended up, final bid, $232. I fail at eBay. Anyhow, I'm going to show you some of the footage that I took with this. I walked around downtown Wayzata. It's a local, popular little town out near where I live here in Minnesota, and I'm going to show you some photos with it because it does an absolutely fantastic job. And on top of that, it feels phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. I can't convey just how well this thing feels. It feels fantastic. It feels of quality, is the way I should say it. It has a little bit of heft to it, a little bit of weight. It's made of metal, and it has leather on the opposite side. And then you have all the little gizmos and gadgets right there, all the buttons. And I tell you, I have touched a lot of digital cameras. Lots of them. I touch them all the time. It's actually quite fun. And most of them always have kind of the one feel to them. Plastic. Just plastic. I mean, yeah, it can be thick, heavier plastic, and it does feel pretty good. But for the most part, it's always just plastic. Well, this being metal, and just maybe you can hear this. Just listen. It's just the bearing they're using, or the steel ball that locks it into place, has just such a satisfying sound. Yeah, see? It just sounds fantastic. It feels fantastic. It's like you pick up an iPhone. It's solid. You know, there's no flex to it. There's no movement to it. It's got a nice weight. It just feels like quality in your hand. And that's how this camera feels. And it was a pleasure to shoot it. And I wish I didn't sell it, unfortunately. I'm having some seller's regret at this point, because I was expecting it to sell for quite a bit more. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I put it up for sale, and the winning bid is the winning bid. So, maybe someday, I doubt it, maybe someday I will find another one of these, and I might just keep it at that time. So, alright, follow along and check out the video, and I'll see you in the next.